Okay there. Come on, girl.
Hey there, mister. I finally got those fucking herons.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Clay. You should, read that online, for the hunting and stuff. Just to vibe the atmosphere.
Madam? Hey, mister.
Heavens, have you
Okay,
any
there.
idea how you look?
been whooped?
Fuck you. Insulting my appearance.
Hey, friend. Bonjour.
Thank God you came, Tacitus. I was panicking. I cannot believe the pressure this woman puts me under.
Which woman?
The Baroness, of course. She writes the most dreadful missives from Baden-Baden. Still, now I will finish her creation. Oh, my lord. And after that, it's never ending.
Well, if you keep paying, I can keep looking.
I don't like to impose.
No, keep paying me, and it's not an imposition.
Well, then, here's the money for the orchids for that ghastly Baroness. And next, I think we'll work on this. It's a displayer cabinet of curios for the Contessa de Bellagio's new palazzo on Lake Garda. She's asked me to summer with her there next year, but, well, I find the whole thing a little gaudy. Italy is just so overrun with Americans just now, don't you find?
Yeah, it's a real problem.
And it's the worst kind of Americans. Financiers, New Yorkers. Ugh, they're such
New Yorkers.
vulgarians.
And, what do you need?
The silly old thing has a penchant for lizards.
No.
So I'm making her a series of centerpieces focused on alligator eggs
No.
and orchids. It's about duality.
Well, I'm all about duality.
Here, and remember, Tacitus, take your time and bring me nothing. Nothing but the best.
I'll try.
No messing with settings. I don't really mess with settings. I just 25. Oh. Time for sadness.
Hello, mister.
I want to say hi to this mister.
Hello, mister.
Okay. Let's see. Is there a map that lets me easily find all 25 alligator eggs? Or is it random spawn? IGN, you didn't fail me last night. Don't fail me again. Ooh, okay, here we There is a map. Okay. Bayou. It seems Wookie last night started playing Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
I fucking hear them. I fucking hear them. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, swamp people. Am I gonna get lower honor? Dear Parker, if you believe these night folk are a thing of fantasy, then you'll have no qualms about spending an entire evening from sundown to sunrise around the bayou. If you can, then your frat brothers pledge to give you $50 for your efforts, which we hope will be returned to us in steak and wine at one of the finest eating houses in Saint Denis. You are braver than me. Tales of their silent, creeping, ghoulish murderousness making our blood run cold. I spine strongly in the mere image of it. Good luck, and I look forward to hearing you tell the tale if you make it back. Ooh. Is there another one of you?
Okay then, girl. Easy now.
Yeah, now we're gonna see herons. Plenty. I think I'd enjoy talking about how you're enjoying it on console, Clay. I think I'd enjoy it on console. It's just I can't stand shooters with controller. I have to. If I'm playing a game with guns, I have to use a mouse. Rockstar's aim assist. Aim assist throws me off nowadays, honestly.
There we go.
Come for your eggs. I murdered them for no eggs.
Throw it up. Yeah. Slow up now.
Where are your eggs? Oh. Yoink. I'm missing two. Let's see. Also, it says one's east of Shady Bell. Let's see, north of LaGrosse. In Blue Water Marsh. North. Outside the Trapper's Camp.
Yep.
This is not giving the. This does not make it any easier to see at night.
We did nothing wrong.
Whoever put you two together was planning long and hard to ruin my day.
Stay back from the wagons. Transports and lawbreakers.
Hey, you there. Get us out of here. Help us, please. You were set up, honest.
Plunk your damn heads together, why don't
Hey, do we look like bad people?
you? Hey, shut up back there.
Easy, easy.
This is a. Yeah, nope, nope. See that dead body, Clay? I'm not going. Nope. Nope. Fuck. There's another body. I'm not going in there. Nope, I'm smart. I'm not a dumb white man. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not getting killed in this horror movie.
Easy. Whoa.
There should be some gator eggs maybe around here. Crap, crap. It also couldn't be. It's only be available during a mission. Not sure. Oh, nope. Nope, that's not.
Okay. My girl.
Come back to me.
Hey, did you hear that? I heard a woman. Well, I don't see no woman. I'm not going over there. No. No, sir.
Yeah. Easy.
No.
Yep. What's the commotion?
You a loon or something? This night folk country.
Night folk. I can look
There's a
after
woman
myself.
calling out to me in the woods, and I was scared.
Okay.
I mean, in the swamp.
Maybe you should clear out, though, if you're so troubled by things of the night.
It's night folk. And I would, it's just... they on my property. Hey, would you help me? Get them off? Well, I'd pay you for your troubles.
You pay me, huh? Maybe. Well, show me where this place is. We'll see.
All right. Let's go. Hey, it's just over there. You good man, partner. Them night folk would put me on a pike. They got their paws on me. Hang me up on a hardwood hammock. Boy, I'm lucky I ain't dead as it is. Night folk. Oh, they bad people. Bad folk. Animals, a lot of them. You know, I ain't never heard no night folk speak. There's not been one peep out of no night folk. Not that I ain't heard it, at least. Imagine not uttering a sound. Can you fathom that? What kind of evil don't make no sound? It's bad, all right. Bad. I mean, I don't meet many folk out here, on my own the most part, but I still speak, you know? I talk to myself, ain't no one else around. Chew my own goddamn ear off.
I can imagine.
Now, used to be the gators was the worst thing in the bayou. Gators and snakes. I've been snake bit more times I like to remember. Ain't been gator bit, though. Got that to be thankful for, at least. Gator bites is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Then turtle bites is bad, too. They call them snapping for a reason.
Yeah, well, I've been known to snap, too. So, how about we keep it down?
Yes, partner. Yep. Uh-huh. That's probably best. Don't you worry about no bats. I'll tell you when you got to worry, all right.
We're going towards where the dead. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know if this is a good idea, feller.
Oh, hell. Look at that. He fresh. You see what I mean? This night folk work. I knew this feller. Good fella. Didn't deserve this. Now come on.
Fill up high.
More damn bats. Slow down. Hey. Poor fella on the tree been here for years. You think it's bad being a dead fella on a tree? It's worse when you're a live one with a stick through you.
I didn't feel like having a bright light in my face tonight.
Lamps out. They might not speak, but they sure can see. Now, look out here, there's gators.
What a place to make your home.
It's nice, ain't it?
Mister, I'm following you. There was a woman speaking over there in that swamp.
There we go. Up there. Night folk up to all sorts. You go deal with them. I'll be here with my rat gun.
Okay, do what you can.
Oh, they got someone. Poor fella. You got him all right. The place is ours. Come get your reward.
Poor strangers.
Boy, that's gotta be more of them.
Wait here. I'll see.
I fucking see him.
Oh no. God damn you. That's gotta be them. Okay, they're dead.
Oh well. Okay. I got something for you now.
How you doing?
Give me a moment. Want it? Here you go, partner.
What is this? Swamp trash?
No, that's some of the good stuff right there. You good man, mister. Damn decent.
You sure you're gonna be okay?
I'll be fine. Night folk won't come here anymore. They dumb, but they ain't stupid.
Well, so long now.
Perfect muskrat pelt. Alright. Alright, so I need Kuna's Star. AGN, you've been doing a really good job with these guides. Alright, so... got one. Why was my horse across the goddamn bridge? I know I'm gonna need to skin Spoonbill, so I'm gonna start skinning him now. I took a peek at the later quest in this stupid quest line.
Quit waving that gun around.
There are gators about, mister. See, I need to do special miracle tonic. See if I can craft 5 of them. Yep. Oh, it's because I don't know the recipe. Where can I get that? And I just... Let's see, this type of time we found out a crown already given to the player by William. How do I find recipe? Oh, okay, I can buy it from the fence store. Okay. And then we don't want to make Smokey the Bear upset. Forest fires can only be prevented by you.
Easy.
Dude, how many fucking snakes are there around here?
All right, girl. Easy there, girl. Hey there, mister.
He said the thing. Hey there, mister.
Let's go, girl. Yeah. Hey there, girl. Yep.
Want to check some. What are all of
Easy there. done good, girl.
What's wrong with you? Morning, partner.
What the hell? Come on, move. I just got this shirt.
I've been covered in worse, friend.
Ugh. Just had to be me.
Well, he's handling it well. Though, if he has any open wounds, it could get infected and that could kill him.
Lovely morning to you.
Morning.
Yup.
That's that.
Hey, y'all.
Morning, sir.
Hola.
Morning, mister.
先生，早晨。
How's today treating you? Morning, my friend.
Morning. Just get out of my way.
You what?
Let's see here. I think I gotta go out this far. I wanna craft those miracle tonics. Hopefully I have enough resources to craft them.
Come on, girl.
No, I wanted to study the fucking pig. Damn it. Piggy, come here. Oink oink. Piggy.
Morning.
Y'all do something illegal in there. And I'm not a snitch.
Let's go. I got places to be.
See, it is specifically special miracle tonic. Yeah. I don't know if I have. I still don't know the recipe. What? Damn it. No, not. Oh, you gotta fucking read them. Yeah. That's kind of dumb. And I can craft just enough, right? I need to craft and use, yeah. Special miracle. Oh. Damn, that's expensive. Right. Okay. Never mind, I thought I could do it in just one fell swoop. Nope. Alright. So, got one down there.
Okay then, girl. Yeah.
Hello again. Don't be shy now.
Whoa,
You're alive?
Come over to see old Sonny. Come on. I said hello. Welcome. Ain't this a fine place? An interesting place.
Clay,
The
you
best
here?
of places, huh? Is it land or is it water? It's fine. No, siree. I can't make up. I just wanted friendship. Creep.
Calling me the pervert, you
Bad bastard.
fucking
Get
rapist?
lost. Leave me alone, mister. You linger there and I'll think you like me. I'm not the creepy one. You are. You are. Yeah, you are. Go away. Go away.
No.
Creep. Pervert. You sad bastard. Get lost.
Okay, he's not coming out. Damn it. I guess you gotta just blast him the moment you see him.
Leave me alone, mister. You linger there and I'll think you like me.
I'll kill you again someday, partner.
Slow up now.
So hold on, what? Or you need current Yarrow and Burdock root.
You sad bastard. Get lost.
He's still going on. But I saw something.
You linger there and I'll think you like
Let's sage. Okay. Still fucking going. What, friend? You didn't want to be the one tied up? You didn't want to get fed to a gator? Damn. Fuck?
Easy now.
Carnation? And interact with it. Okay.
Easy. Whoa.
You shall be the Fellowship of the Ring.
Pepe, thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. Sir, Pepe.
Easy, easy.
I was knighted, as you should be, rightfully so. Ooh, hold on, are these spoonbills or are these hair? I think they're fucking egrets. Of course the egrets fucking spawn in. And the hair. You stream D&D? No, I just, every Friday night I go and play D&D with people in real life. It's crazy. Yeah.
Load up.
I don't think I could ever stream D&D. It's just I think that would kill a lot of the fun of it. I like flirting with my friends, with only my friends to hear. Also, I just don't want to deal with, you know, people like the people that chat in those D&D live streams. I used to have this was years ago. This was back in, I think, 2020. I had a group. We played D&D over Discord for like a month. And then it died. These spoonbills? All of them are, yeah. Nope, did not mean to pick up. Yeah, I played AC. Yeah, I beat it a couple weeks ago now. And then we went through Liberation, which took, it was like 2 or 3 streams. I think it was 3. And then we went through Black Flag, which took a week and a half. Maybe 2 weeks. And I think I'm on a little bit of a break from Assassin's Creed games for a bit. Which one is my fave? I think it is still Black Flag. Though I think if Assassin's Creed 3 had been given more development time, honestly, I think that one could have been my favorite. I think they did Black Flag and its story about as good as you could probably write that story. There were just some characters I wish they had spent more time with, and I think a lot of it was, I think Black Flag was definitely hampered by the fact Edward's story kind of was, the end of Edward was written before Black Flag was made in that canon book of theirs. I think to go with Assassin's Creed 3 or something like that, to talk about how Haytham was kidnapped and made a Templar or whatever. So yeah, I think if there were some spots in Black Flag that I wish they had put more time to. I would have liked more time with Mary Reed, James Kidd. But I think for the story being told, aside from that, those small things that I wish we had gotten more time with, I think it was as good as it could be. Assassin's Creed 3, to me, felt like there was more there, that they needed just more time to tell that story that they probably just weren't given, or they had to cut stuff out. Yeah, they have Freedom Cry, which you play as Adewale during the Maroon Rebellions, I think is what they're called. I'm really curious to see Unity. I'm really curious about Unity. Yeah, next, so release order, which is the way I'm playing them. For those unaware, I've been doing it in release order. It goes Black Flag, Freedom Cry, or I'm gonna. Wikipedia has it differently, but this is how I'm going for it. Because Unity was next gen, and I don't think Rogue and Freedom Cry were. I don't think they were next gen.
Hey there, girl.
It's Freedom Cry, Rogue, then Unity. How many have I gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be the last of them, actually. Yeah. So now I need the Ghost Orchids. Dude, IGN's website has been so fucking useful for this quest line, finding these orchids. Like, praise be. You're on Valhalla? How are you liking Valhalla? You skip most of them? I did that too. I went through... I played fully. I started with Assassin's Creed 3, and then I got Black Flag. This is when these games were coming out. Assassin's Creed 3 on the PS3, Black Flag, PS3. And then I played half of Unity on PC and then stopped. And then I didn't play again until Origins. I played through all of Origins. And then I didn't get Odyssey, but then I did play all of Valhalla. And I enjoyed Valhalla. I enjoyed it more than Origins. Though I do think Bayek of Siwa is the better, perhaps the best acted of any character in the Assassin's Creed series, just because the actor is Abu Bakr Salim. That dude is gonna be in House of the Dragon Season 2. So, like, dude is mad talented. But yeah, it doesn't feel like with the RPG ones, it doesn't feel as rewarding to stealth through. I mean, you can, in Valhalla, they brought back the ability for instant kills on all enemies. So I remember in Origins, you couldn't instant kill, like, the bosses or the, like fort captains or whatever, which I really did not fucking like. That one really bothered me, and was why I did not get Odyssey. But then the only reason, honestly, I got Valhalla was because of the time period. And I also like the actor for the male actor for Eivor. I don't know who the female voice actress is. But the male actor, I know him from The Last Kingdom TV show, and I really liked his performance in that. So I do like him as Eivor. Skull and Bones was a letdown. You didn't have to pay full price for it, right? For the Unity Pass subscription, you were able to play it for just the subscription cost? Yeah? Okay, good. Was not gambling full price? Yeah. That game could, like... I don't know. I want to know the behind-the-scenes information as to why that game took so long to develop. Because I'm fairly certain that game was in development either, like, when they started getting the reviews in for Black Flag, where everyone was like, dude, Black Flag's amazing. And then they started, all right, we gotta capitalize on the success. It was in development for like 8 years. They had the formula, just didn't make it. I don't know what it is, but after Origins, I think still had some pretty good facial animation, but like after Syndicate, the animation quality in Assassin's Creed games fucking went down the shitter. Like Black Flag, like especially if you compare even Black Flag's motion capture to performance capture to Mirage, it's just like, what the hell is happening at Ubisoft? Like where's
Let's go, girl.
where's all the development money? Like you're like one of the biggest European developers and producers. It don't make sense.
There we go.
Like hell, Unity has some. I feel like when I eventually play Unity, I'm probably gonna be blown away with the graphics in that game because I remember it just being a beautiful game. Where is? Oh, there it is. There's the orchid. Yeah, I don't. Like, I can understand people getting those, like, Call of Duty, FIFA, and Madden games every year if it's the only fucking game they play. But the people that play a variety of games, why? Like, I think I only bought one $70 game last year, and I regretted it. It was Jedi Survivor.
Okay, my girl.
Like, that game was not worth $70. $60, sure, but not 70. Not 7. I'm not happy with the price hike. Dude, Fallen Order is one of my favorite games of all time. I would probably put it in my top 10. I don't know what they did, but they changed the parry window, and it threw me off. I can play Black Flag. Why am I thinking Black Flag? I can play Fallen Order on the Grandmaster difficulty, no problem. But for some goddamn reason, I struggled on regular difficulty in Jedi Survivor. Because of that, they changed the parry window.
Okay, then.
I don't think the story was bad. I think we had a situation of marketing. The story that they tell. I'm trying to say this without spoilers. The story that is being told is something that they couldn't really market without spoiling it. Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Good job, Brian. And so they were like, what's something we can really focus on? And so they focus heavily on the High Republic Jedi. But you end up not really interacting with him much at all. I also did not enjoy it. It was kind of a combination of the exploration was pretty shallow and just boring. The level design did not feel as good as Fallen Order. Like people shit on especially the one planet you go to for being kind of hard to navigate. I'd never really had too much trouble, except for the ice caves. The ice caves are very hard to navigate, in my opinion. But everything else in Fallen Order, outside of the ice caves, Navigation and exploration was super easy, in my opinion. Was the map the best? No. But the map was not improved in Jedi Survivor. I thought the map was worse. Other people thought the map was better. I found it to be worse. So to each their own. And yeah, there were about the same amount of planets to explore, but bigger. I think there was actually one less planet to explore, but one of the planets was bigger. I was kind of hoping that it would be multiple planets that we could explore, and they would all be noticeably bigger than their Fallen Order compatriots. To use that word. But really, it was just like 3 planets you could explore. 3 places you could explore, or something like that. And one of them was just fucking huge. And I just did not like exploring it. I mean, some people fucking loved Jedi Survivor. There are some good ideas in it. It's just... the fuck are you freaking... Oh, alligator. No. God damn it. What new game? GTA in space. I haven't heard that one. Oh, the Ubisoft one. Yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic just because it's Ubisoft making it, and they have in the past released very pretty trailers, but then ended up downgrading. Like, they did that with Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs is the infamous one. Watch Dogs and The Division are the infamous examples of it. Thought it was gonna be EA. Yeah, no. This is the first, because Disney did not renew EA's. EA, when Disney first bought Star Wars, they gave EA exclusivity contract for like 10 years till like 2023, I guess. But I think maybe somehow Disney found a way around the contract to let other studios start developing games while EA had the exclusivity contract or something. I don't know. Because like when they started talking about these other games from other studios, I was like, wait a minute. EA still has that contract, don't they? Doesn't that expire in 2023? I don't know the specifics, but yeah. There was some exclusivity contract there. That's no longer a thing. But yeah, so Ubisoft has one, and then there's that one that's probably not going to come out until like 2030 from that company that made Detroit Become Human. That trailer really drew me in. I'm looking forward to that one. And then supposedly Respawn, the guys behind Fallen Order and Survivor, were making a Star Wars FPS that's been canceled. But they also have a Jedi 3 coming out, so that's in development. I hope Cal Kestis still gets to wear a pink poncho. And I'm sure Cameron Monaghan is going to talk a lot about a pink poncho again during interviews. That shit was fucking funny. That was probably my favorite part of all of the promo. material for that game. You want to know what's really crazy about that, Sir Pepe? Because I've been job hunting, and specifically for video game writer positions. And when I was looking at Respawn to see if they had anything, they were hired just a couple weeks ago. Like, this was less than a month ago when I looked at this, I think. They were still actively advertising, looking for writers for a Star Wars FPS. Like, so I'm a little confused on that one.
Oh, hello, stranger.
Hello, Algernon.
Well then, did you get those eggs?
Oh, yes.
You're a wonderful fellow, Tacitus. A man of rare distinction. Herculean labors performed almost effortlessly in the pursuit of art. Oh, the Contessa, well, she's a terrible hag, but she'll be happy.
I hope so.
What do you think of this hat?
Oh, very exotic.
I made it for you.
For me? No. I'm just, it would be wasted on me, Algernon. I mean, it's too fine for a man of my coarseness.
At least try it on.
No.
Please.
Okay.
No way.
Here you go. It's not exactly me.
No, you're right. It's all wrong. I went forte, and I should have gone molto adagio. Here's your money for the eggs and the flowers.
Have you got anything else?
No, but I've imposed too much already, and I'm ashamed of the millinery.
Well, you pay well, and it's easy enough work.
It is
I
not
do need
easy
some more
work.
orchids. Fairly rare ones, quite a few. It's for a cabinet I'm making for a wonderfully spoiled little girl on Fifth Avenue.
I thought you hated New Yorkers.
Oh, I do. I'm just so dreadfully weak-willed. It's not the money, it's the chance to make these things. Oh, I wanted to say no, Tacitus. I really did. But somehow, I never can.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, and Tacitus, I'll make you something.
Honestly, I'm fine.
So, I actually ended up not getting a minor in theater, because my school, it was dumb, and I just didn't want to deal with them. But really, you don't need a creative writing degree. Yes, it would be, it might stand out a little bit more depending on the circumstances, and it would be a better, it is potentially a better indicator of someone being able to write in that space. But really, with a history degree, you kind of end up doing the same things that you do in a creative writing. Sort of thing, because like with and I think actually a theater degree or even theater acting experience would be nice for specifically video games, because you then understand, in a way, have an understanding of screenplays and how that the written word can be perceived through physicality. So I think if I were to have gotten that minor in theater, it would actually have probably helped me out, if anything, because they would be like, oh, this man can, at the very least, read scripts. And you also have to provide, for most of these jobs, you have to provide a sample a screenplay sample or in general writing sample, I went ahead and wrote out a screenplay. When I submit, that's more dialogue heavy because that's just how video games are. I think it was dialogue heavy. I've written so many things I can't remember. Or well, more dialogue focused. Because that's just how video games are. You got to be able to write dialogue for them. Can't write good dialogue, then you should not be writing video games. And yeah. But in terms of history and creative writing degree, I don't think the difference between those is all that important, because in a history degree, you are still, you go through peer review. You sit down, sometimes, and you will have, your peers, your fellow students, reading maybe your work, and they'll give you some feedback. And then same when you're writing your thesis, you're having your professor looks at it and gives you feedback on it. Now, of course, unfortunately for me, my professor did not really give me any feedback. When I submitted my first draft, his feedback to me was, I would accept this as your final. Which is like, both as a student, you're like, oh, fuck yeah. And it means I don't have to do any more work on this extremely important thing. But then, you'll look back on it as now someone trying to, as a writer, and you're like, well, I missed out on some very valuable experience there. Like, shit. Like, yeah, it's double-edged. It's like, oh, hell yeah. It's like, my writing was good enough on this first try here to not need really any editing. I only have 13 spoonbill plumes. Fuck. And when you put it, I think that'll... Yeah, I think definitely being able to say that I have books on bookshelves and for sale, I think that'd be good to a certain extent. If I were to self-publish them, I don't think it would help. That self-publishing them would only help if they sell a lot of copies. But if they were to not sell a lot of copies, but I were to be able to say that I was traditionally published, that means then my work went through not only an agent scrutinizing it, but then also a publishing house scrutinizing it. Plus that publishing house's editor scrutinizing it. So there's more quality control with that, which is why I want to go through the traditional publishing route. It just holds more weight in the job market to say traditionally published. Unfortunately, like, should that be the way things are? Probably not. But
Not being unreasonable.
Come, my love.
Better than this.
We cannot replace perfectly good China set because of one chip. Ah, je ne peux pas y croire.
Here's a gun! No!
Hey, stay back! Get from her.
You're okay. Oh, mister. That's terrible.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think he would shoot her. All that for 43 cents.
How you doing, friend?
Howdy.
I mean, yeah, I saw the gun, but I was like, hey, he's just using it to threaten, and then he blasted her.
Guess I'll settle down one of these days.
Don't you look something in Polish other? Fuck yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, I've got nothing against self-publishing. If I had the money, I'm very picky. About my work, so I wouldn't. I don't have the funds to get my book up to the standard that I want it to be at for to self-publish it. I'm just kind of trying for the traditional route.
Oh, it's you.
I got his letter.
Mr. Arthur,
Sir?
education is the most wonderful thing. It'll raise us higher and higher. Make civics and ethics less a work of dirty-minded pragmatists like me, and the calling of higher, better men.
Here, here.
Without it, we are savages. But with learning, why, in 50 years, man will put down his guns and start living a life of relentless purity.
Here, here.
In 50
But
years, there will be a
rich
Cold
can
War.
be so very self-absorbed.
How can I help?
You can't.
We need all our strengths. That's the point. We've gone over this.
Violence is never right.
I agree with you. But it's not violence. It's the mere threat of violence.
Against whom?
Oh. Against Hector Fellow's worst nature. To convince him to make good on his promise to help finance the library.
Who is he and where do I find him?
He's a newspaper man. And
He's leaving town on a coach, heading to his country estate because he doesn't like your heavy-handed approach.
Well, you certainly won't like my heavy-handed approach.
Thank you, Mr. Arthur.
You'll spot him on the road through the bayou. He has a red coach. So we are clear, I do not approve of this behavior.
Largely, as things currently are, with money, it is solely traditional publishing that I'm looking at. If I were to suddenly win the lottery, well, you'd start suddenly hearing me talking about, so I'm looking for cover artists and editors. There would be signs that I'm suddenly wealthy. And in terms of the scummy publishers, that's what an agent is for. And it isn't hard to find reputable agents. They're easy to find. Like there's Publishers Marketplace or whatever. It still can run you a pretty penny, especially because I want I have a very specific idea in my head, and I've been told.
Stop the coach!
Who the heck are you?
Hold it right there. You're getting an extra passage. Okay, drive.
What the hell do you want?
Mr. Fellows, ain't it? Charity, sir. And an appeal to your better nature.
This is most impudent.
Oh, no, it's not most impudent. Trust me, buddy. I can get a whole lot more impudent, but this is a good cause for a wealthy man such as yourself. The chance to add some dignity to all that wealth.
Dignity?
By helping to finance a library in town. Think of the prestige, sir.
Oh, get out of my carriage.
But the mayor...
Mayor? The mayor is a crook.
Me too. I'm a real crook.
I will not be bullied by you, sir. Get out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry, was that? Yes, I'd like to finance the library for the common good. I didn't hear you. What was that?
Please!
All right! All right! There. You see? That wasn't difficult. You know, they say it's better to give than to receive. And certainly in the case of a beating, I know that's true. Now, the mayor awaits your check, sir. Been a pleasure. There's a good man in there. Let him live a little more. Robert! Hold up! As you were. Drive on!
Yeah, editing is super expensive. A few thousand for the length of my book. Looking to see if there are any spoon bills. Wonder if I can just wait outside the mayor's house. I know we can just go looking for spoon bills.
Easy, whoa.
I think those are herons. Yeah. Of course, plenty of fucking herons spawn in when I no longer need to hunt them. I also would want, along with the release of my book, I also want it to have an audiobook, and a voice actor is expensive. That is brain.
Okay then.
What bird is this? When I was doing some research on it, the range is pretty varied. But I saw like kind of low to mid end voice actor would run you like 8,000. I think that was more middle of the road. Just, and that was going off of, I think, also like the length of my book. Because I think some do charge, right? You gotta consider the length. No, seagulls. I'm trying to study you. Where'd you go?
Yep. Easy.
I wish I were like Travis Baldry. Because if I were, I would just, you know, narrate my book myself, but I'm not. So instead, we are
girl. Yeah.
stuck with what we're stuck with. And then another thing with, you know, voice acting, or finding a voice actor for an audiobook, you gotta find the one that has what you feel would be the right voice for that book. Right, like I know a couple voice actors in real life.
There we go.
But neither of them have just
Okay.
don't have quite the voice that I envision for the current book that I've written. Or well, the current book I'm working on. Right? I've written a couple other books where I'm like, their voice would fit that one. But those aren't on submission, so I've kind of stopped working on those books. You know, like finished writing them, and then I edited them, and then no agents picked them up, and so then I just went to work on the next book.
You good, girl?
Do you ever run and not like it and keep restart? So I've had the issue of writing and not liking it. Most of the time when I get that feeling, I just keep writing and push through it, because that's what the editing process is for.
There, girl.
Is to then correct the parts, you know, you don't like, you don't feel fit. But I did have one, sometimes when I am going from when I finished one book and then I starting to write the next one, what happens a lot of the time is I'll end up starting like 5 different books. And one of them will eventually like stick, and then I'll just start, like I'll finish a book, and then I'll start getting these ideas, and I'll just start starting each of the ideas. And usually it's like the 4th or 5th idea that comes to my mind that is the one that ends up sticking. And then that'll be the one I explore the finality. Kind of a shitty way of explaining it. But there was one book that I did start, and I got damn close to the end. I think I ended up writing 90,000 words. I was literally at the climax for the book. I was at the climactic, if we talk about simple plot structure. I was at the point that would be called the climax. And that was when I stopped writing it, because I was like, I have this other idea that I really want to fucking do. So I ended up writing that other idea and wrote it to completion. I wonder if this man is still alive in here. Editor, From what I've heard online, editors tend to remove. But it also, it will change per author, I feel like. I feel like, time is usually like it. Yeah, except I like having a bit of a, I kind of like the Tolkien-esque long falling action / conclusion.
Take it easy.
Kind of seeing the stuff like after the climax. I like seeing a bit of that. Specific, like this was supposed to be like a one-off book, so it was to right to like the first books in a series that are not the final book in the series don't need that, but if it's a one-off, then I want my conclusion, my epilogue and conclusion, falling action, all that stuff to be long. I want to sit with what's happened a bit, sit with the characters, have them, like, what are their emotions or whatever, if when even a little bit of time is removed. So one of the solutions I feel when it comes to comparing yourself to other authors and how you can kind of go against that is, I mean, it sounds like you read a lot. You read various authors. And the solution is just to keep reading a variety of authors. Because that is essentially how you will get your own unique prose, your own voice. Like my first book, the first one I wrote and edited fully, is literally a fucking knockoff George R.R. Martin Song of Ice and Fire knockoff. It's bad. It's just, there is no like unique voice in that. It's kind of shitty prose too, because like obviously I cannot write the way George writes. And so it takes a while to develop your own voice, and that's something that really can only be gained from writing a lot. And I've heard some people say different. Like, I've heard some people say, like, when your first 1 million words will suck. It's not until after you've written 1 million words where you'll have written something good enough or whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's that much. I think it depends on the person.
You done good, girl. Oh,
Those are just herons. None of those are spoonbills. Heron. Crane. Grit. Crane. Spoonbill. Like it really all does just come down to what you end up consuming. Right? The authors you consume more often, you will end up emulating their style a lot more. Specifically authors, you know, you enjoy reading. If someone were to analyze my work, I'm sure they would see bits, kind of the way I structure some sentences, describe certain things or other things, themes explored. They would probably see. They could probably see, end up being like, okay, this part here, kind of emulating, I don't know, Rebecca Kwong, inspiration from Tolkien in this part.
Let's go, girl.
With the description of this tree. George here with the feudalism description on food, I don't know. These are some random examples, not necessarily examples from my work, but like, you know. You take after what you expose yourself to.
Easy there, girl. Easy there.
Robert Howard? I don't think I've ever heard of him. Oh, he wrote the Conan series? No, Conan isn't my type of fantasy. I think I watched the Schwarzenegger movie. I did not watch the one with my boy Jason Momoa though.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Sir, I want you to have this.
Thanks, friend.
It's nice to give something instead of just begging. I hate asking for money like a goddamn worm. Groveling here in the dirt.
How y'all doing?
Howdy.
Y'all doing all right?
I believe I saw men with pistols.
All the best now.
Take care now.
Monsieur.
Ladies?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello, come on in.
Self. Oh, wow.
Let me know when something catches your eye. What color speaks to you? Thank you very much. There are a few colors you can go with for this one. Come now, don't doubt yourself. That looks excellent on you.
Gotta have
Now
all the
that
pants
will
in the
bring your
world.
outfit together.
I feel almost human.
Are you feeling good? Because you're looking great.
Shucks, mister.
You'll be getting a little more attention from the fairer sex wearing that.
I do like Brando Sando. I have read the first two books in the Stormlight series,
People say us tailors
and I
all
read
sound
the
same,
Mistborn Era
but I
1
find that
trilogy,
rather
and I
offensive.
read Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. Yumi and the Nightmare Painter is my favorite book he's written, overall. Though I do think the most epic scene that I've read from him so far has been the scene in book 2 of Stormlight, which is Honor is dead, but I will see what I can do. Read the book once, yet that line, that's a damn good quote. That's a
I
damn
take
good line.
pride in my
That's one of those
selection
lines
here.
you write and you're like,
Everything here is of
yo,
exceptional
I
quality.
fucking cooked.
Well, pardon my saying, but you look right handsome in that.
No shucks, mister.
Oh, that's beautiful.
You might just be the best looking man in town wearing that. Excluding yours truly, of course. So, what do you think? Wearing it out? Those will last you a lifetime.
I think Way of Kings is a, was that the only book of his that you've read? That's a bad place to start. Full stop. That's a terrible place to start. He even, Sanderson himself even says so.
You can really feel the quality of that one, right? My, I really think it's perfect
It's
for you.
book 1 of the Stormlight Archive, but it is not book 1 of the Cosmere, which there's no real book 1 of the Cosmere, but in order to get used to his writing style, he recommends one. Stormlight is a thick ass book. Stormlight, like, right, each Way of Kings is the shortest of the Stormlight Archive books, and it is still well over 1,000 pages.
I only
right?
stock the best in my shop. Buy from me, and you'll never be disappointed. I have to say, that looks just fantastic.
I recommend. I started with Mistborn, and that's where I would recommend starting. But I also did for a friend's birthday. I bought a friend a copy of Tress of the Emerald Sea, which is a recent Sanderson book. And some people have been recommending that as a good place to start, because it's a standalone as of now. If he may have plans to, I don't know if he has plans to incorporate it into the wider Cosmere, but I've heard a good bit of people recommending Tress of the Emerald Sea as a good place to start. Because I think that one's probably around 400 to 500 pages.
I get all sorts
maybe 600 at most.
Establishment, but they all end up looking better when they walk out.
And it's a standalone. Yeah, I don't think you really need to be you don't need to be familiar with the magic system of his universe for that one.
People around here come in just for those.
You tell me I can't just buy.
You can really feel
tie, though.
the quality of that one, right? Well, pardon my saying, but you look right handsome in that. You're going to love the way you look in those.
You're gonna love the way I look. I'm gonna love the way I. Hold on, sir. You're saying something. You're gonna love the way you
what
look.
is your preferred color for this?
Give me them chaps.
And there you are.
Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful. I feel almost human.
We must have all drip unlocked.
That is a local favorite. That is one of my favorites. You'll be getting a little more attention from the fairer sex wearing that.
You promise, mister?
Mm-hmm.
I'm upset I can't buy those ties, though.
I have plenty more great items.
The court keeps on calling on me while Edouard is out. A French politician can do wonders for one's
Gentlemen.
self-esteem.
My apologies.
Your apologies, damn right.
Hi there.
You know what? I'm feeling good today.
You just say that to a random person? You can win away buying everything you see because I want Arthur to have as much drip as possible. If I can buy it, I'm fucking buying it. We're bougie here. Arthur's gonna be the best god dang looking cowpoke this side of the Mississippi.
Hello, sir.
Would it be possible for me to wait until night at the mayor's house? What?
Get back here! Hey, stop! You stop right now!
You really want to get hurt today? That's
Keep your mouth shut.
Dumbass. Come here, mister. Take a nap by the fruit. Didn't know I wasn't allowed round here during the day. Well, nope, I cannot wait until... Set up a camp just to get nighttime.
Yup. All right, girl. Yeah. Hey, partner.
Rude? We can hitch to a telegram pole?
Oh, Arthur, it's you. Come in.
Where's what's-his-name?
Jean-Marc, he's a little histrionic. I'm worried that he's going to open his mouth and say things that aren't true to those vulgar Puritans at the newspaper. Well, perhaps true, but not the whole truth. Look at these beautiful books. This is magnificent. We'll bring this city back to life if it kills me, and it probably shall.
Yes.
I have 2 copies of this book. This is an old field guide. Might be of some interest to you, maybe not. But please have it. It's worth quite a bit.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Listen, Mr. Arthur, I'm sorry to ask this of you. You've done so much, but...
But what?
Jean-Marc. I'm afraid he's going to open his mouth and say things.
How'd you mean?
Saying nasty things about the work that we have done together, for example.
Is that my business?
Oh, no. Of course not. He also found out some unsettling news about you. It's all scurrilous lies, of course. But...
What sort of news?
Oh, I do not talk about idle gossip. Please, I'm a public servant, and we are friends.
Where do I find him?
Well, he does live over on Rue de Zachary.
Rue de Zachary.
Thank you, Arthur.
Hey.
Okay then, girl.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Why you wanna go and say those awful things about me, buddy? Best not to make a big drama of things. Come on, let's go see your boss. This is gonna hurt, but it's for the best.
The fact that Arthur can pick up a man like that, dude is yoked. Ooh.
Quick,
Oh,
Mr. Arthur, bring him around the back. Oh, Jean-Marc, I've missed you. I've missed you. What silly man we have been.
Yeah, he had a fall. He might be a little woozy.
Oh, the poor boy. Jean-Marc, can you hear me?
Where am I? Lemieux? What have you done?
Oh, you had an accident, Jean-Marc.
This is so
Thank
fucked
the
up.
Lord, our friend was there to find you.
Really, I don't remember so well.
No, Jean-Marc. We had to save you from yourself, don't you see? We'll look after you now, won't we, Mr. Arthur? Here. My brother, Jean-Marc. Well, we've been so... I promise to change.
I know.
What a silly misunderstanding. You see, the problem is principles will destroy us all.
Sure. As long as you two are friends again.
Yes. And you say you've changed, so we will run the city like men of honor, like you said.
Of course. We will strive to improve the city's moral backbone by any means available to us.
Within reason, yes.
Yes. Within my reason. Because I'm the mayor, Jean-Marc. And I will save you from yourself. Because it's better to get something done than nothing at all, like you said.
Utterly corrupted, Lemieux. You've not changed at all. I've been supplanted in your esteem by a wanted murderer. You shame me.
No, sir. You shame me with your vain naivete. Oh, how I long for the luxury to have principles such as you. But I must actually do things.
I see now. You're lost to reason.
Yeah, and I see now that you're a horrible little wretch and a sinner yourself. Your sin is deluded vanity. Now, sir, I am afraid that you must kill him. I will pay you handsomely. And Jean-Marc, I will miss you. I really shall.
Kill him.
It must be so. Please.
You're not really going to kill me, are you?
Thought I might.
But all I did was love too much.
Love?
My duty.
Yeah, but you're running your
I'll
mouth
leave you out of
about
it.
me, buddy. And him.
He'll betray you just like he's betrayed me. Lemieux is a foul rat. But I'm a man of my word. Let me live and I'll destroy him. And I'll make sure you're left well alone. Come on, please. Please, come on. You wouldn't shoot a sad little man, would you?
I might be a brute, but I'm not a paid killer. Get out of here. Don't mention me, boy.
I give you my word.
I think that's where I'm gonna stop for tonight. Let's see if we made any progress here. From 56.1 to 56.1. God damn it. Well, made some progress in that one quest line. Let's see. It's only 2 of us, so I think I'm just gonna end it. I'm not gonna raid Mike. For Pepe, thank you for hanging and following, chatting, yada yada. And Clay and Philip, thank y'all as well for hanging and chatting. I'll be live probably tomorrow night. Not with more Red Dead. Probably with some Crusader Kings 3 or something. Webcam will be back, blah blah blah. But for now, good night.